The values that guide my decision-making as a leader are courage, compassion, and candor. Being courageous, especially in a workplace, often just means leaning forward and saying things that maybe others are thinking but don't feel comfortable saying. When I think of compassion, I really think about human relationship and how people connect with each other and really trying to understand the other person's vantage point. So I always come into a situation with that compassion in mind.
I am guided by what I call the mirror test. When I don't get the results that I'm expecting, I look inwards. Leadership isn't about demanding outcomes. It's about adjusting how we show up as servant leaders. When people feel seen and respected, they open up. And that's when the real leadership begins.
Being the example by working hard, doing what you say you're going to do and doing it honestly and transparently. Also leading with the values of both humility and respect, which to me is all about being humble, listening to others' perspective, ensuring that everyone's heard and feels supportive. It's important to remember that we all face different pressures at different times, and everyone deserves respect, kindness, and compassion.
Integrity and respect guide my decision-making, both as a leader and just as a person. One thing that I do to help me stay grounded is actually ask myself, would my younger self be able to understand a decision or action that I made? So I'm not looking for agreement necessarily, because we all evolve over time, but just that understanding and respect.
Values that I follow in making my decisions as a leader would be integrity, empathy, and accountability. Certainly integrity, because that makes sure that I'm aligned with the mission or the decision that I'm going for. Empathy, because any decision I made is people related and I want to keep things people centered. And lastly, accountability, because no matter what the decision is, I know that I'm responsible. So keeping those three values in mind help me keep all my decisions people and program focused.
One mission drives me, honoring my military family roots by bringing meaningful transformational innovation to the veterans who inspire me every day. I lead with service, collaboration, and integrity, driving bold, fast, future-ready innovation for veterans and the Tampa Bay community.
I would say my values are really guided by my faith, integrity, compassion for others, and then just service to the greater community. Integrity is doing the right thing when no one is watching. And I have a deep belief in the saying or the verse, to much is given, much is expected. I do believe much is expected for my team, for our board, and for the greater community at large.
There are many values that guide my leadership, but it starts with integrity. I tend to lean into creativity and innovation. I love finding fresh new ways of doing things. Compassion and empathy are key to connecting with your team members and making sure all voices are heard. And above all, I think it's a leader's job to inspire. So I like to create a vision and tell a story that sparks inspiration in others and brings out the best in them.
One mission drives me, honoring my military family roots by bringing meaningful, compassionate innovation to the veterans who inspire me every day. I lead with service, collaboration, and integrity, driving bold, fast, future-ready innovation for veterans and the Tampa Bay community.